What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to swap out my handlebars. Earlier this week I changed out the handlebars for something new, and I don't know if I'm really in love with them, so I'm going to try a different bar, something a little bit more flat. But yeah, I wanted to get a little shot here to see what the ergonomics look like and what the change is going to be. So here's a quick look on the bike. On the riding position. And what I'm going to put on here is a drag bar. These bars have a little bit of a rise and a taper, but a drag bar is more of a flat, almost no taper, but there's still a slight bend to it. And just to have a look and see what the ergonomics look like. I'm looking for a riding position, a little bit more of my weight forward on the bike, and kind of looking at my arm lines here and making sure I'm in a comfortable position. And these bars are okay. They're not bad, but I think I just want to try something else, and that's sort of part of the process of setting up the ergonomics for your bike. It's finding what fits you best and like what's natural. Getting the right hand switch gear off of the BMW S1000 bikes is a little tricky. You gotta take this clamshell off with the one Torx, it's a T8. So there's one little screw in here. Remove that out, don't lose it. And then this clamshell comes apart, it's hinged together. And then after that, you have another fastener that actually holds the switchgear to the bar. So I'll show you that in a minute. Once you get the lower clamshell off, there's actually one more screw. You can see it right there. Pop that off, the top clamshell can come off. Just two connections to get the whole grip off with a throttle sensor. It's the throttle sensor is this one. And then the heated grip, if you have it, is this 2-wire connector here. Raise that tab and unplug it. To get the throttle tube and grip off, use a T15 Torx and remove this fastener right here. With that fastener out, whole assembly comes off. All right, on the left side, it's actually a little bit simpler. You need to remove just one connection here that's under the clutch sensor, and the wiring here for the rest of the switchgear, it can stay in. But to get this grip off, you actually don't touch the clamshell. You just remove that fastener right there, this one T15 Torx. And with this fastener removed, the whole switchgear can come off. Okay, now I'm going to take the bars off and then set in place the new drag bars. Let's see how those feel. Starting on the left side first. So what you want to do is you want to get the switch gear on the bar, check for clearance on everything, check the angle. I like it where it is, and find your hole here for the switch gear. And I'm using a transfer punch or a spring-loaded center punch to mark the center of that hole so I can drill later. It's just a through hole so that you can thread this in, and it keys it to the bar and locks it down. You can see my center punch. And now when we drill through, we want to be as perpendicular as we can through the bar so that it's going towards or through center and not above or below it, because that can cause us some issues. Then just drill slowly, let the drill do the work, nice and straight. Okay, our pilot hole is through. We'll pull this out and we'll go up the size for screw clearance. So the fastener is about 3.4 millimeters in diameter, so we'll go a little bit above that for screw clearance. All right, so we got the old bar off. This was a ABM model. It's pretty close to the stock bar in terms of dimensions, both with the rise and the sweep back for the angle. And on the bike now is a Rizoma 015B or M015B, the drag bar. So let's see what it looks like now for the riding position. All right, straight away I can definitely feel my upper body is a lot lower. The bar measures about 1 inch lower than the previous bar. And this feels comfortable. This feels pretty good for sport riding. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. It's definitely going to put a lot more of my upper body lower, which is always something I've been trying to kind of get better with the bars, or something I've been wanting to, in terms of body position on the bike, get the upper body down lower. And that's always kind of tricky to do with naked bikes with the bars. So with this bar, I believe, again, it's the Rizoma M015B. It's a drag bar, it's straight, but for the most part, it's fairly flat. Yeah, this feels nice. So yeah, we're going to be riding on the track this weekend, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be at Carolina Motorsports Park. So if you're around, come say hi.